Psychic stress and alcoholism. Growing concern with sex and private life in the period reflected a broader preoccupation with psychological well being. Anxieties and emotional disorders seemed all too common. Women especially suffered from fits, paralysis, convulsions, numbing, headaches, oversensitivity to light, digestive orders, and fatigue. Doctors listened, prescribed pills, and suggested expensive cures such as surgery and health spa retreats. They sometimes blame the complexities of city life or the noise and speed of modern life for these disturbing health problems. Other commentators suggested different causes. Within the confines of middle class life, perhaps people worried too much about being judged by others, or maybe the rapid changes of the era led to insecurity. Whatever the causes, the evidence for psychic stress was growing in diaries. And the rise of psychoanalysis, the new descriptions of proliferating, quote, mental illnesses, the spread of psychiatric clinics, and the mounting number of chronic patients in insane asylums. Was widespread alcoholism a sign of psychic stress? In 1876, a painting by Edgar Degas of a woman drinking absinthe, a strong alcoholic beverage, in a Parisian cafe, seems to indicate a link between drinking and stress. Although a man sits nearby, the woman's face suggests that she is alone and gloomy. In this evocative image, lines separate social drinking, addiction, and psychic stress blur. Drinkers now seem more depressed than jovial, and drunkenness appeared to be everywhere in the streets, at work, in bars, and increasingly behind closed doors. New temperance movements attack the scourge of alcohol, and with legitimate reason. In France, the average person consumed more than 60 gallons of wine a year, not including the brandy, beer, and the more addictive absinthe shown in this painting. Even drugs such as opium, morphine, heroin, cocaine, and hashish gained footholds, and especially among artists. Fear of drug-induced suicides led France to ban such drugs in 1908. By no coincidence, this practice of psychoanalysis emerged during this period. Various other movements also focused on psychic stress. One of the most well-known and popular of these was Christian Science, founded in America by Mary Baker Eddy. Having suffered intermittent ailments and nervous disorders over her youth, Eddy turned to a spiritual approach to healing in her adult years. As she explained in her best-selling book Science and Health, mind healing could dispel sickness and pain. Whatever the causes and supposed cures, stress and emotional pain seemed too widespread to ignore, and many observers connected them to the pressures of modern